The UK's museums, galleries, libraries, archives, and heritage organisations are enjoyed by millions of visitors each year. Yet without research, these organisations would not have the same degree of impact, from boosting tourism, enhancing education, through to the development of new and exciting partnerships. In 2006-07, these organisations started to gain Independent Research Organisation, or IRO, status. And for the first time, the Arts and Humanities Research Council, AHRC, could provide significant support for research taking place outside of higher education institutions. The funding has helped IROs to produce groundbreaking exhibitions, delve deeper into their collections, and nurture the next generation of academics and curators. Of all the eras in British history, the Tudor period remains one of the most captivating, and the National Portrait Gallery show, The Real Tudors, Kings and Queens Rediscovered, was underpinned by cutting-edge research into 16th century British portraits. The show received 200,000 visitors and has led to a better understanding of how these paintings were produced. Romantic Scotland brings together objects and paintings from the Romanticism movement in Scotland and was on display in Nanjing Museum to help support knowledge exchange between academic and cultural institutions in China and Scotland. This collaborative project helped to improve understanding of audiences and utilize technology to explore and monitor the movements and interactions of visitors, ultimately leading to better designed exhibitions. The Enfield Exchange Project returned the 1925 manual telephone switchboard to its former home, where it had been in use until 1960. After oral histories had been gathered from local people who had worked there, it was taken to the Science Museum as part of the Information Age Gallery, where it attracted more than 110,000 visitors in the first 5 weeks. Katsushika Hokusai is considered by many to be Japan's greatest artist, but few people know much about the artist himself or how his work reflected the times through which he lived. In 2017, the British Museum opened the first exhibition in the UK to focus on the later years of his life and art. This was one of the blockbuster exhibitions of the summer. IRO status has enabled Tate to develop ambitious projects. The award-winning online immersive exhibition, The Gallery of Lost Art, telling the stories of artworks that have disappeared or been destroyed, was developed with AHRC support in collaboration with Channel 4 and a leading digital design company. International collaboration is important for our IROs, particularly as it opens up collections to a global audience. The 2 Centuries of Indian Print project involved the British Library working with partner institutions in the UK and India to share knowledge and skills while digitizing a treasure trove of rare Bengali books. Exhibitions staged by the British Museum have helped to play an important role in deepening relations with countries around the world. These include Shah Abbas, the remaking of Iran show, and the first major exhibition dedicated to the pilgrimage to Mecca, Hajj, Journey to the Heart of Islam, which attracted around 140,000 visitors over 12 weeks. Historic Royal Palaces was granted IRO status in recognition of several major research projects through which they explored new ways of interpreting heritage spaces. Staging 16th century plays in the spaces where they would have originally been performed has enabled researchers to learn more about the theatre spaces and change their understanding of the way that productions were performed and experienced. Established in 1939, the BBC monitoring service played a key role throughout the Second World War and Cold War eras by providing the BBC and government with information about what was being broadcast on the airwaves by countries across the world. The Imperial War Museum led a network that investigated the academic value of this collection, the first major initiative to investigate this largely unexplored asset, which has huge implications for our national story. In 2017, we celebrated a decade of success. We now look ahead to the opportunities for ensuring that the UK's world-class museums, galleries, and heritage sector continue to engage their audiences in new and imaginative ways. Above all, we're excited about the future and the unique possibilities that are available through the UK Research and Innovation Framework.